Buonasera, we are back from a lovely week holiday in Greece. Beautiful weather.
Yeah,
and,
you can see everybody. Look at the state
yes,
of him.
I know, it was sunny.
It was hot.
And we had some lovely, delicious Greek food, but we've been absolutely dreaming for some pasta. So I'm cooking some pasta today, and I'll be doing a very child-friendly recipe, but we don't have children, so it's going to be adult-friendly as well. Olive oil.
In his new pan that he got for his birthday. You can't see it actually because it's black.
Yes, that was one of my birthday presents from my son. Large clove of garlic, or small one if you wish. Gentle crash, and in he goes. I've chopped some vegetables as the base of a soffritto. So this is some celery. This was supposed to be an onion, but I found a small leek in the fridge, so I decided to use leek, but you can use onion, and a small carrot. And as soon as my garlic starts sizzling, I will add to the rest. I'll give this a little mix, I'll turn it into a medium temperature, and I'll make some little meatballs. This is beef mince, oregano. I'll add a pinch of oregano, as children love oregano, as it gives everything a little bit of a pizza flavor. I'll break in one egg, a little Parmesan cheese, and I'll go in with a spoon and mix everything together to start with. Optional, but I like it in my polpetta or meatballs, little splash of milk. This is salt, only very little. You can always add salt at the end if you wish, but a little will go in. And I'll mix it once again, followed by a couple of heaped dessertspoons of breadcrumbs. Let's see how that goes first. It is still a little bit too moist for my meatballs, so I'll add a third one. As I often say when I make meatballs, always leave the breadcrumbs to last because it's drier and I'll give you the opportunity to regulate the consistency of the meatballs. And this is pretty good actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're just perfect. And I've started on my meatballs, and to ensure that they're all very vaguely similar in size, I'm using an ice cream scoop. So I'll go along, I'll pick up some of the mix and flatten it. But today I've decided to add a little cheese inside my meatballs. These are little cubes of cheddar which I already prepared earlier, and I'll just mix them together and make some little meatballs like this. I'll do once again in case you were not looking. Little hole, piece of cheddar cheese, or you can use any cheese you like. Inside it goes. Close it with your hands and roll it. And here they are. They're all perfect, same size meatballs. My meatballs are ready, so is my soffritto. I'm going to add a little bit more oil, just a smidgen, followed by the meatballs. And I'll mix them by moving my pan, and after less than a minute I'll start turning them around so that they get brown all over. Passata time. So this is half a liter. I will be adding it to my meatballs. And here I've got 300 milliliters of water which I will be using to rinse the jug. And add it as well.
You know, it's just really mean cooking this evening when I won't be eating it.
But you can have some when you get back, don't you worry.
I'll probably have worked up an appetite by then.
After your exercise class.
Yeah.
Julie's decided to go and burn some calories after
Yeah, I
all the
needed
food
to
she's
after
had
all
on
that
holiday.
Not so much wine, it was the food
Yes.
and the Turkish delight, or the equivalent, wherever the Greek is. Oh my
Yes.
God, that was wonderful.
Okay, so my sauce has reached the boil. I'll place the lid on and I'll leave it to simmer now for a good 20 minutes, and then I'll come back and we'll deal with the pasta. The sauce is nearly done, and what I haven't told you is what I'm actually cooking. I'm cooking tagliatelle, but I'm actually cooking them in the sauce rather than in water. That's why I made the sauce nice and liquidy. This is going to look absolutely stunning by the time it's done. I'll place my nests of tagliatelle inside a oven dish, and as I mentioned, the sauce is done. Oh, the smell is very good. This is mozzarella, which I've grated earlier, so I'm just placing a little inside each nest, pushing it with my fingers, and as I've grated it, it's very easy to do. As you can see, it's going in nicely. I'm now scooping some of the sauce inside my dish, in between the nests. I'll go and get hold of some of the smaller meatballs, and I'll put them on top of each of the nests and press it down with my tongs. By the way, I used beef mince, but you can do this dish also with pork mince if you like, or you can do it with a combination of beef and pork. Entirely up to you. And number 8.
What happens to this? Oh, these two.
They'll
Poor little
go in as well.
meatballs.
They'll go in as well, don't you worry. If, like me, you have got some meatballs left over, just put them inside amongst the rest. Get hold of the rest of the sauce and just pour it on top of everything. Here's the garlic, by the way. I'm gonna leave mine, but if you don't like it, just remove it if you like. Do ensure that the oven dish you use is not very big, as you obviously want the sauce to cover most of your pasta. I purposely left some mozzarella behind so that I can go on top of each meatball now, including my spare ones. And in true Italian style, it needs to finish with some Parmesan cheese. So I'll sprinkle a very generous amount of Parmesan cheese all over everything. Wonderful. My oven is at temperature 200 degrees. I'll pop it in for 20 minutes. See you then. And I am back, and Julia's left. She's gone to her exercise class, so I'll finish the video by myself. But before she left, she asked me to clarify something, because at the beginning I said that we do not have children. We do have children, actually. We've got 3 children, but they've all grown up. That's what I meant, like they all do. So I'm cooking for adults tonight, just for Julia and I. And here they are, just out of the oven. As I mentioned earlier, it's important that you use a suitable oven dish so that the sauce rises and you cover the pasta, otherwise it will not cook properly. The look and feel perfect and the pasta is done, so 20 minutes was good enough. And I'll do myself a nice little portion, and of course add a little sauce as well. The way you eat is, in my view, is best with a knife and a fork. As suspected, deliziosa. I hope you make it, and arrivederci e grazie. Buon appetito. Ciao.